Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to fix slow interface or laggy Google TV menu on your Panasonic TV. Now, first of all, give your TV about a minute to launch. It's normal for every TV to take a little bit of time after launching to start up. So the first minute you are trying to use your TV will be sometimes laggy, and it's pretty much okay. But generally speaking, if you want to improve your device's overall performance, you have to first press the gear button on your remote control, then open all settings menu, and then the most important step in here is updating your software. To do so, go to System menu, then go to About section, then go to System Update, make sure that your TV is connected to the Wi-Fi, select Check for Update, and see if your device has any updates to install. Then if it does, then take your time and install the latest software version, then restart your TV and try using it once again. Now the next thing that decreases our device's performance is the piled up cache in storage. Especially if you've been using your TV for a while, you probably have a bunch of it, and you can thankfully clean it all with just one click. So to do that, in System menu, go to Storage, then here you will probably have something like Free Up Storage. If you go right here and select Clear Cache, then OK, you will clear the currently piled up cache on your TV. But if you don't see Free Up Storage here, you can go to Internal Shared Storage, find Cache Data, select it, click OK, and you will clean the cache in all applications that you have on your TV. Besides, go to the Apps menu and see in See All Apps, see if you don't have any applications, if you have any applications that you don't necessarily need right now. For example, I no longer use this downloader application, so I can select it, then select Uninstall and free up some storage on my TV. This will also improve this device's performance and will improve its responsiveness. Now, after that, we can also limit some process in the background for our device, so to improve the performance. And to do so, we're gonna have to go to the About menu and then select Android TV OS build. Press the OK button 7 times until you see you are now a developer notification on your screen. Now go to the developer options and scroll down. First of all, to window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animator duration scale. So decreasing these values will increase your, basically fasten your animation speed. So you can either select them and turn off the animations if you don't want them at all, or you can just speed them up twice as much by selecting 0.5x, and this will improve your device's navigation speed visually, though it will not affect software or hardware in any way. So in order to improve the device's performance, we're gonna have to go even lower to background process limit option. And now let's change the background process limit from standard limit to let's say 2 up to 4 processes. So just think about how many processes you usually use at the same time on your TV. I mean, not at the same time, but how many processes you switch between. So if it's, for example, YouTube and Netflix, then you can set at most 2 processes, and then you will seamlessly operate on your device and will feel no difference, while your TV will use less resources to process your navigation and basically everything else. So I personally recommend selecting at most 4 processes. This will improve your device performance enough, but you can go with as low as 2 processes at most. Now, besides, you can also extremely improve your device performance, though it will remove all these featured TV series and movies from your home screen. So if you don't need them, what you can do is go to the settings, and in all settings menu you can select accounts and sign in, then select your Google account and navigate all the way down to apps only mode, and I'll enable it, select turn on, and then press home button, and your home menu will transform into just Google TV without any featured stuff, which will also improve your device's performance significantly, as it will not have to preload all of this data from external sources, from your streaming services, etc. And so that's it. That's all the steps in which you can improve your device's performance. By the way, if your device is still laggy, I would also recommend checking your device's remote control. Try replacing the batteries in it. Maybe it's not the TV that is laggy, but your remote control is simply poorly responsive due to discharged batteries. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching it. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.